Temu Hall. I've purchased a few things from Temu, and their products are okay for the price. But I'll talk to you about my experience in dealing with Temu when I get through with showing you the knife and a couple other unboxings here. So with no further ado, let's do this. Okay, now the knife. First, the sheath. It's like looking, but now the knife. Nice design. Okay, now they are calling these kitchen knives. That's how they're advertising them as a. Because usually right here, it'll tell you if it's stainless or if it's or what type of stainless, like a 440 or whatever the grade is. But it doesn't even say stainless. Okay, so we don't know what kind of material this blade is made of, but we know it's a steel. All right, now there's a plastic tip, a cover for the tip. Okay, it's got a nice drop point on it. Okay, in just a second, we're going to see how sharp it is. Let me feel the edge first. Would that cut you? Yeah, if I was to press down and pull my thumb across, it would cut. The weight isn't bad. The handle is wood. Okay. Now, for an $8-10 knife, not too bad. Now, I don't know what kind of wear and tear it would have, or what kind of life, how long this will stay sharp. No clue. But again, they advertise this as a kitchen knife. Now, we know that's a hunting style type knife, and not a bad design. You know, I kind of like it. All right, now I'm going to see if this will shave the hair on my arm. So, let's put this up here, and let me turn this around. Let me turn this around right here. Bam. All right, now zoom in. Okay. Now, all right. Okay, this is going to work good. All right, so I want that zoomed in so you can see if this is actually going to cut the hair on my arm. Find the blade. Okay, here we are. All right, now. It looks like I'm getting some hair. All right, now I'm going to have to, let's see. Is there any hair here? Am I pinching? Do I have any hair here between my fingers? Okay, I'm going to have to come up here where I can see. Let's find the blade. Okay. Now, it's not quite shaving, although it looks like it's okay. I feel it grabbing, but it's not quite razor sharp, okay, because it should be cutting. This was razor sharp. I feel it pulling, but I'm not, there's no hair. All right, so all right, now let me decrease this right there. 1 second, please. 1 second. Right. All right, now, so let's get down to the other packages. All right, so the knife, this one you could cut meat with this. You could cut as without sharpening it. That is from the factory, from Temu. You could cut an onion, a tomato, possibly, I believe. I'd have to get out a cutting board and demonstrate with all that. So for the knife, for what you're paying, $8, $6, $8, $10, not bad. And it came in this box, okay, and this one bag. Now, what's in this bag? Let's use the knife to cut it open. Will it cut plastic? Oh yeah, cuts this bag nicely, okay? Now, what do we have in here? Oh, what is this? It's the secret gift. It's a surprise gift. What do we have here? What is this, little guy? It's a tongue depressor. Ha! It's for checking your tonsils. Oh, this is a clock movement hands. This is for a clock movement, for making a clock. This is the movement. These are the hands on the clock. That's what this is. This was a couple bucks, under $2, I believe. These parts you can't find everywhere. Yes, let me show you these hands. I'm going to have to take them out of this package, it looks like. I just don't want to open it up. Yeah, I really don't want to open it up, but it's a nice design on the clock hands. Hope the reflection isn't... There you go. Now you can see the clock hands, and it comes very nice. This is like for a bigger face of a clock. This tongue compressor is to keep the hands from bending. So the package, it was packaged well and secure, as secure as they could, you know, and had it bubble wrapped and nicely packaged, as safe as they could pack it. And then we have something else in here, the clock movement here. All right, the hands go on here, they slide down, press in, then you get your nut and you screw it on the threads, and it all holds it in place on your clock. Nicely done, very nicely done. Now, what I am noticing, unless it's in the package with these hands, should be a nut for tightening it down. And it looks like the nut did come with it. Okay, so that's a complete setup. Nicely done, nicely packaged. You know, the good ones, you want quartz movement when you buy these. Remember that, quartz movement. I don't know if that's quartz or not. And for, I believe it was $5, I got this, if I remember right. $6. Okay, it's that. And what do we have here? This has a little weight to it. What is it? It's a snake. This is for the router. Not the router. This is for my Dremel. This will screw on the Dremel here. And then I put my bits in here. Very nice. This was around, I believe it was like $8 or so. So that you can get into tight areas, and you're not restricted with what you're and how you're using the Dremel for what you're creating, and you're doing a woodworking or drawing or whatever it is you're trying to create, design on your wood. And if you have the right bits, you could use it on metal as well to engrave. All right. And then what do we have here? We have, it's some fishing hooks. Fishing hooks. Let's open this up. Check out these fishing hooks. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not fishing hooks. This is a keyring knife. You can open up, little packages like I'm opening up here with it. This is cute. It's really better off just to put in your knife collection. Okay, this is a little knife. Okay, to put it on my finger so you can get a comparison here. Little keyring knife. Yeah, it's fairly sharp, pointed. The edges, yeah, fairly sharp. Will this shave? Not quite razor sharp, but sharp enough. It'll cut. All right. Keyring knife. Nicely packaged again. I bought that just because I was curious. Okay, here is a leather punch for punching holes in your leather. Okay, let's now I thought this was bigger. I didn't know that it was as small as it is, because this is I'll show you my hand. I thought this punch was much bigger than this. Okay, so it's at the tip of my finger, the point, and you see where it comes to in my hand. This is really tiny. And then you can see here, my phone is bigger than this is. My phone's actually bigger, longer than this. But not bad. Again, I believe it's a couple bucks. All right. Now in here, it has some weight to it. There's metal parts. So let's see what it's in here. I ordered some things that I was curious about, and the price was right. Let's see, what are these? Oh, these are for leather. This is for stitching around the edges. And again, now I thought these were bigger than what they are. I thought these were considerably bigger, but this is for threading your leather wallet or your knife case, your sheath. All right, and they come. This was a 4-pack, a complete kit. All right, here these are here. And then this single guy. All right, so I'll show you them one at a time. There's this one that has 1, 2, 3, 6. So this will punch 6 holes at one time. This will make 4 holes in your leather so you can sew it. This will poke 2 holes at one time. And then this is a single. All right, this is for leather, for stitching around edges. Okay, and they're fairly thick. I would say that's, 3/16 wide, roughly. And so the quality is not bad. Now again, what kind of steel is it made of? I don't know. What it doesn't say. Well, there's something on here. What's it say? I believe it says China. But let me get some glasses here and we will see what it says. Okay, now. It says, 6 millimeter. That says 6 millimeter. This doesn't have any, yes it does, 6 millimeters. All right, these all say 6 millimeters, but the steel, we do not know the steel. So if it doesn't say stainless, it's probably just a high carbon steel, I would assume. So don't get them wet. You probably want to oil them. Put some grease like bacon fat, something like that. Oil them if nothing else. Okay, that'll help keep them from getting rusty. All right. And that's all of the packages. That's all of the things I purchased. And this, well, here's something else. This looks like a key ring. So let me investigate this a little further. I'm not quite sure what this is at the moment. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Yes, this is a key ring. This is a small key ring. Is what this is. All right. Well, that's not too bad for a haul. Okay. So a Temu Hall. I did purchase some of their sandpaper, and their sandpaper, I haven't used it yet. It has kind of diamonds crisscross cut in it, and it's a blue sandpaper. I don't know how long it will last, if it's going to be comparable with these other discs, sanding discs that I buy, that I get local. They look like they have the potential to be a really good quality, as I'm Trying to zoom out. It's not zooming out. There we go. And so I'll have to see about the sandpaper. The sandpaper looks like it's a quality sandpaper. I find the tools are similar to what you'd find in Harbor Freight as far as what I'm seeing on their site. I haven't purchased any of their power tools. I was the other day, a couple weeks ago, I was going to get some storage bins that were stackable. And it said, I forget the wording, but it indicated that you'd get 3 of them. And for the price, I'm going, well, that's a really good price. And it stated you get 3 of them, stackable shelves, enclosed. And when I put it in the cart, I started noticing, wait a minute, it's not 3, it's only 1. So before I purchased it, I went back and I looked at it again. I did a screenshot. Then I contacted their customer service and we're doing a chat. And I showed them the screenshot. And I said, well, they'd have to talk to someone within the department. They'd come back and said, sorry, that's not what you're getting. But I said, wait a minute. I said, look at the screenshot. It says you get 3. Well, these people are in China, Taiwan, Korea, the UK, wherever they are, they're the people that are selling the product to Temu. So, and I'm telling them, look, if you were in America, this is false advertisement. But you're just dealing with a person dealing with customers. They don't have no power. They don't have no authority to do anything. Their job is to appease you. And that's where Temu is dropping the ball. They're failing in this department. And so since they're not held to the same laws and guidelines that businesses are held here, they can get away with it. So be careful. Make sure, I'm often told that sometimes charge you twice on your credit card, each of your ATM, your debit card. So you want to double check and call your bank and see after you've ordered the next day, day after, same day, if they haven't double charged you. Maybe even a week later. But I hear that people are having trouble with Temu doing that as well. Or people that work for Temu are doing that. Temu will ship your products in a timely manner. They give you a tracking number. And, so they really try to make sure that they get their products to you. And it only comes United States Postal Service. That can be a drawback. Maybe in the future, they may be able to get UPS. But at the present time, it's just United States Postal Service. But in the products, are they going to last you a lifetime? I don't think so. But at the present time, prices of their products are reasonable and or real affordable. Prices are good prices. But also remember, China is not our friends. China is communist. So keep that in mind as well. So but presently, Temu is doing a good job with getting product here, their product into your hands. The products are decent. They're not construction grade. They're not heavy duty. Although those leather punches, they're pretty good quality. I mean, except for I don't know what kind of steel it is. Probably, like I said, probably a high carbon steel. High carbon steel will rust. Their knives may be high carbon steel. It may be why they're calling them kitchen knives. Many kitchen knives are a high carbon steel. But I don't know at this point. They have some knives that look like they may be Damascus. I don't think they are. They could be. I just don't know. And then what's the quality of the metal? I don't know. So that's what I have here for Temu on this review. This Temu Hall. That leather punch, much smaller than what I thought. The leather no, I'm not sure what they're called, but it puts holes in the leather and around the edge so you can stitch it up. You can 3/16 thickness, I believe. Pretty nice. Pretty heavy duty, pretty thick. They would probably handle a wooden mallet. Not hitting them too hard. It should last. Like I say, you probably want to oil them down, just keep them from getting rusty. Bacon fat. You could spray them with some polyurethane. Got to keep the moisture off of it as well. You can go put any oil on it, polyurethane. Put it with wax after you poly it. That should work pretty good for the gives the poly a longer life. So that's it. You purchased that you like or don't like, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Look forward to hear from you. So I appreciate everyone for being here in the chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Like, subscribe, save for a future reference. Tell a friend. It's a win-win-win. So I look forward to hear from you. Never give up because there's always a way, always. Bye for now. God bless.